They told her to walk away. But Remy Ma didn't flinch. She chose chaos. And now, she's sitting in handcuffs. Welcome back to Celebrity Press, where the BET Awards went from glitz and glam to a courtroom waiting to happen. What began as a tense moment behind the scenes is turned into a full-blown legal storm, and at the center of it, Remy Ma. Yes, you heard that correctly. The same woman celebrated as hip-hop's ultimate ride or die is now facing serious allegations after physically going at Claressa Shields, right after Papoose shocked the crowd by calling Claressa his wife, live on air. Now, Remy's mugshot is making rounds faster than a new diss track. And the leaked intake documents? Way uglier than fans imagined. A fake insider from BET's security team didn't sugarcoat it. She wasn't there to win an award. She showed up to start a war. And the twist? This wasn't some spur-of-the-moment meltdown. No. This was premeditated. Sources claim someone tipped off LAPD before Remy even got to the venue. Eyes. The internet is completely unhinged. Celebs are choosing sides. And fans? They're demanding the truth. Let's keep it real. If your entire world came crashing down live on national TV, your relationship shattered, your loyalty dragged through the mud, what would you have done? Let's break this mess wide open. Because trust me, this is just the beginning. Remy Ma stepped into the BET Awards with a look in her eye, a woman on edge. But she left the building under arrest. What was meant to be a celebration of black excellence turned into a crime scene, with headlines now screaming about felony assault, leaked police paperwork, and a hip-hop queen who hit her breaking point. As soon as the BET backstage feed went dark, Remy had already been restrained. Security logs show she was apprehended in the loading dock behind the main stage after allegedly attacking Claressa, not once, but twice. The first incident? Captured on leaked backstage surveillance. Remy lunged at Claressa, yelling, "You think he'll marry you and leave me behind? Never." BET staff and a female guard had to pry her off. But that wasn't the end. While being escorted away, she allegedly slipped loose and slapped a BET production crew member who tried to calm her down. That second hit? That's what triggered the actual arrest. Within hours, her booking form was splashed all over social media. Here's what it said. Name: Reminisce Mackie, Remy Ma. Charges: 2 counts of assault, disorderly conduct, trespassing. Time of arrest: 11:28 p.m. Location: Los Angeles County Women's Correctional Facility. Bail: $45,000. Then came the mugshot. Eyes swollen, mascara smeared, hair tied back. Nothing like the flawless red carpet slay she served just hours earlier. Twitter went into meltdown mode. This ain't a music video. Sis did time in real time. BET turned into Rikers in under 5 minutes. But here's the shady part. An alleged BET legal rep told a blogger this wasn't spontaneous. Cops were already briefed that Remy might become a danger to talent backstage. There was a proactive security alert filed earlier that day. By who? Reportedly, Claressa's legal camp submitted an official precaution notice that very morning, requesting extra security in case of a confrontation. She knew Remy would pull up. She just wanted a paper trail in case it turned ugly. Well, it definitely turned ugly. But the real question is, did Claressa just want backup? Or did she set the whole trap? Let's rewind. The warning signs were all there. Remy came in alone, no team, no stylist. She arrived nearly an hour late, skipped most of the press interviews, kept her shades on the whole night until she stormed off crying. Security cam footage now confirms. She didn't use her assigned entrance. She came in through a side hallway. One stagehand, who chose to remain anonymous, told a gossip blog. She had tunnel vision, like she came there on a mission. And she found who she was looking for. After the mugshot leaked, fans instantly split into 2 rival camps. Hashtag Free Remy Ma versus hashtag Protect Claressa. Instagram lives were on fire. TikTok exploded. One viral, fake tweet, supposedly from Nicki Minaj, said, "Remy always wanted to be the villain. Congrats." Another user dropped a montage of Remy's previous legal run-ins with the caption, Jail is basically her Airbnb at this point. But it wasn't all jokes. Some diehard fans started reposting old interviews. Clips of Remy speaking about loyalty and betrayal. One from 2018 went viral again. She said, "I'm built for war, but don't push me into one I didn't start." Goosebumps. Let's talk about the giant tension sitting in the BET lounge. Papoose, the man who kicked all of this off. After declaring Claressa his wife on stage and throwing gasoline on this entire situation, you'd expect him to at least make a statement. But nope, not a peep, not even a quick IG story. That is, until 12 hours later. One vague post appeared on his Instagram. A black screen, white text. God is not the author of confusion. The comment section? Ruthless. You stirred the pot, and now you quoting Bible verses? Say something real. Talk about what you did to that woman. Then came a second post, a blurry picture of him walking alone. Caption: Heavy is the crown. Face with rolling eyes. Really, Papoose? This ain't it. While he was posting cryptic quotes, Claressa Shields wasn't hiding behind metaphors. She went straight to the camera, filming a statement from the back of a Rolls-Royce. I didn't want it to reach this point, but I'm not sorry for protecting my space. I was invited. I was celebrated. She wasn't. Phew. She said invited, and made sure to point out Remy wasn't. That short clip racked up over 1.4 million views in 24 hours. Even sports outlets were reposting it. From the boxing ring to the BET stage, Claressa's still undefeated. Think Remy Ma's arrest was the grand finale? Think again. Because the drama didn't end in cuffs. It transformed. And what went down inside that jail cell over the next 2 days? Let's just say, more names got dragged in, more secrets leaked, and one audio file set the internet on fire. A few hours after Remy was locked up in Los Angeles County Women's Correctional, a visitor arrived. And no, it wasn't a defense attorney. It was Lil' Kim. According to a leaked visitor log, shout out to whatever intern couldn't keep their mouth shut. Kimberly Jones was signed in using an alias, but couldn't avoid fans and paps who spotted her sneaking in through a side entrance at 10:36 a.m. What followed was a closed-door meeting. Lasted just under an hour. When Kim exited, shades on, clutching a sealed manila envelope, she said one thing to the cameras. Y'all about to find out the truth. Watch who you label a victim. Let that simmer. Later that night, a 3-minute audio clip leaked from a jailhouse phone call between Remy Ma and someone only identified as T. But fans didn't need long to figure it out. The voice. Tasha K. Yep, the same YouTube gossip pursued by Cardi B. Here's the wildest part of that call. Remy, they set me up. T. This ain't about Claressa. This was premeditated. He knew how I'd react. That's why he called her his wife. To make me explode. Tasha K. You're saying Papoose and Claressa planned this? Remy, I don't think I know. And if what I gave Kim leaks, they're done. Both of them. Boom. Right there. That's your confirmation. Remy gave Lil' Kim something, and it wasn't a goodbye letter. It was a nuke. The next day, Lil' Kim posted to her IG story a black and white photo of a folded paper. On the front, to see, in handwriting fans swear looks like Remy's. Caption: I kept my promise. Now, let the world burn. 15 minutes later, deleted. But way too late. Screenshots were everywhere. Reddit exploded. TikTok stitched. Subreddits decoded. So what was inside the letter? One theory? A detailed timeline of secret meetups between Claressa and Papoose, backed by screenshots from his Apple Calendar. Another? That it revealed a pregnancy scare Claressa allegedly had months ago, and BET execs helped keep it under wraps. Either way, it's no longer just a scandal. It's a digital wildfire. As the secret letter went viral, fans started digging through Claressa's Instagram. And what they found raised new questions. In March, she posted, 6 months with this amazing man, red heart. But in April, Papoose was still posting anniversary tributes to Remy Ma. Something's not adding up. One blog pieced together a timeline. January, Claressa and Remy follow each other. February. Papoose seen in Detroit, Claressa's hometown. March. Claressa posts her soft launch with a mystery guy. April. Papoose and Remy attend a charity gala. May. Remy wipes all Papoose content from her IG. June. The BET Awards bombshell. The blog's conclusion? Claressa might be playing chess, but Remy knew the whole board. While Twitter's dragging Remy through the mud, another theory is picking up steam. Was this all orchestrated by BET? One anonymous BET crew member met at Tearum Files and said, the producers knew something messy was coming. They deliberately turned off cameras in key hallways. And now, magically, all the leaked clips show everything except how security handled it. Doesn't smell right. Fans are now accusing BET of staging the fight for viral views, turning two powerful black women into content, painting Remy as the villain using her past, even if Claressa sparked it. Even Meek Mill, in a clearly fake but widely shared tweet, chimed in. So now y'all just turning our pain into a BET storyline? This feels like love and hip-hop on steroids. And just when you thought things had peaked, a new angle of the fight leaked. Posted to Reddit after circulating in a private Discord. The video was dimly lit, but clear enough. It showed Claressa shoving Remy first, shouting, "Try me, I dare you." Remy backing up, yelling, "Don't touch me." Security just standing there. Suddenly, the script flips. TikTok creators start reposting the clip with one caption. So, Remy didn't start it, she defended herself. Hashtag Free Remy Ma trends again. While Remy remains behind bars, the internet is in shambles. Some say she earned every bit of what's coming. Others? They say she's a scapegoat in BET's ratings game. But Lil' Kim isn't finished. She tweets, "If the judge sees what I have, it won't be Remy doing time." She ends it with a scissor emoji. Scissors? Now, the question is Kim threatening to leak footage? Does she have receipts that flip this entire story upside down? One thing's certain. The BET Awards scandal? It's not over. It's just getting started. They thought that slapping cuffs on Remy Ma would shut the drama down. But instead, her court appearance did the exact opposite. It threw gasoline on a fire that was already blazing. And when the flames shot up this time, everybody's skeletons came flying out the closet. BET executives, Claressa, Papoose, even a mystery woman whose identity had been carefully hidden for months, until today. This wasn't just another court hearing. It felt like the funeral of a once legendary relationship. Remy Ma's arraignment was set for 9 a.m. at the Los Angeles Superior Court. But by 8:10, journalists were already swarming the entrance, like it was the Grammys. She arrived in beige county-issued attire, hands cuffed, expression unreadable. No lashes, no diamonds, no glam squad. Just quiet defiance. But her eyes? Still full of fight. She stood tall and entered a not guilty plea across the board. But the real bombshell came when her defense team unveiled never-before-seen security footage from backstage at the BET Awards. Unreleased, uncut, unfiltered, and what it showed changed everything. It wasn't Remy who made the first move. It was Claressa. The footage captured her stepping into Remy's face, shouting, "Say it again, I dare you." Remy snapped back, "You were creeping around with my husband." Then Claressa stepped closer and gave her a shove. Not huge, but enough to cross the line. And right there, standing off to the side, Papoose. Clearly in frame, clearly watching, and clearly saying, "Let them handle it. I'm not stepping into that." The courtroom? Dead silent. Even the judge paused, visibly thrown off. Everyone was thinking the same thing. Why didn't Papoose try to stop it? Why didn't security step in when it was clearly escalating? What the footage confirmed was simple. This wasn't just an angry outburst. This was either a trap or a public meltdown someone chose not to stop. One of the charges, trespassing, was thrown out immediately. The video clearly showed Remy had proper backstage credentials. But that wasn't all. Her attorney then turned his attention to BET and named the network directly for creating an unsafe environment. According to newly unsealed documents, Remy had requested a seat change before the show. BET declined, allegedly to maximize camera angles. One BET producer even wrote in a leaked internal email, "Tension sells. It's great for viewership. Excuse me?" So they knew things might pop off, and they still placed Remy directly behind Papoose and Claressa? No wonder fans were calling foul from the start. Once the footage proved Claressa put hands on Remy first, the internet flipped. Hashtag Justice for Remy started trending globally. Hashtag Claressa set her up wasn't far behind. Suddenly, the blogs stopped painting Remy as the crazy ex. Instead, they started asking, why was Claressa smirking while triggering a woman on the edge? Then came the kill shot. Her name? Tiana Brooks, an unknown singer. A small-time influencer with less than 20,000 Instagram followers. Until today. She dropped a video from a burner TikTok, which exploded to 3.6 million views overnight. And in it, she confessed, "I was involved with Papoose while he was messing with both Claressa and Remy. I didn't even know about Claressa until the BET Awards." And just when you thought it couldn't get messy, she quoted him directly. "He told me I was his piece. That Remy was his past. Claressa was his press play. But I was the quiet he needed." Excuse me? Exploding head. Who even talks like that? And yes, she brought receipts. Screenshots of flirtatious DMs. Voice messages from him saying, "Can't wait to see you after the red carpet." A blurry mirror selfie showing him asleep in the background from the very night of the BET Awards. After Tiana dropped her bombshell, Papoose completely vanished from the spotlight. His PR team cut ties. Spotify streams fell off a cliff, down 38% in just one day. Even his old music started catching strays in the comments. This aged like sour milk. She gave you loyalty and you gave her BET humiliation. Claressa? She didn't stick around either. She hit that unfollow button, deleted the word wife from her bio. It seemed like everyone was done with the man who lit this fire in the first place. But just when you thought the chaos peaked, it got worse. On the final day of the court hearing, a brown envelope showed up, addressed directly to Remy's attorney. Inside, a signed affidavit from a BET camera operator. And what it said was damning. BET execs instructed the switchboard to cut away from Remy Ma's camera feed 30 seconds before the incident started. Translation? They knew. They saw it coming. They protected themselves. They shielded Claressa. But they left Remy wide open. Now that affidavit is under review, not just as evidence, but as grounds for a full-blown civil lawsuit. It's about to get real messy. As the judge announced Remy's new bail, slashed to $10,000 due to the video evidence, she asked one last question. Is there any indication this conflict will continue? Remy rose slowly, voice steady, eyes hard. Not unless they want to fight me for real this time. Everyone in that courtroom felt the weight. Claressa might be a pro boxer, but Remy Ma's been swinging her whole life. And this fight? It's far from done. Remy left that courthouse to fans screaming her name. Signs in the air. Hashtag Remy was set up hit #1 worldwide. BET scrambled to release a weak statement. "We are committed to artist safety and reviewing production decisions internally." Sure you are. Claressa posted a black screen with one line. No comment. I said what I said. Papoose? Still ghosted. But Remy? Remy's planning something. Insider buzz says she just inked a deal with a major streamer to drop a 3-part docuseries titled Frame Me Once, The Remy Ma Story. They thought she was finished. They thought a mugshot would be her final scene. But Remy walked out of jail, into court, and straight into a comeback arc. She lost her man. She lost her patience. But what she didn't lose was the truth. And now, she's ready to air every piece of it. On her terms. Remy disappeared for a beat. But she's back. And this time, she brought the receipts. This is the kind of celebrity saga that breaks the internet. But if you think it's over, you're not paying attention. Remy left that courtroom looking like a whole different woman. No lashes, no glam, just raw energy and headlines screaming her name. But the real suspense? What happens when the so-called villain gets the mic? Because with the docuseries incoming, bed-dodging lawsuits, and Claressa and Papoose silently drowning in PR nightmares, you already know there's more tea coming. More screenshots, more messages, more betrayals. And guess who's gonna break it all down? We are. So, if you want the next update, the next leaked call, the next deleted in 5 minutes post, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications all the way on. Backhand index pointing right, medium, light skin tone. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Was Remy set up? Or did she finally reach her limit? Whose side are you on? Team Remy? Team Claressa? Or Team Burn It All Down? Don't forget to like this video, share it, and send it to the messiest friend in your group chat. You know, the one already screenshotting stories like it's their job. This ain't just a meltdown. This is a live-streamed war on loyalty, legacy, and lies. You're not just watching, you're documenting history. Pushpin, this is Celebrity Press, where the drama breathes and legends never die. Catch you in the next one. Fire.